Hey friend, I'm so glad you're here. You're in the right place today. I wanted to tell you about the who, what, when, where, why, and how of lead magnets. Just a basic overview. If there's anything I skip or don't mention today, just leave it in the comments and I'd be happy to get back to it for you. So let's start with who. Who should create lead magnets? So coaches, consultants, course creators, small businesses, all of you should be creating lead magnets. Who is a lead magnet for? A lead magnet, of course, is for your leads. We can target people who need your area of expertise. They need your business prowess. So what is a lead magnet? Let's go there next. I'm just looking at my notes right here so I stay on track. A lead magnet is a free offer. So it's usually a PDF with like a blueprint or a checklist or 7 ways to XYZ so that you can ABC, if that makes any sense. You give that out free in exchange for people's email and contact information, like their name. So this is kind of like a bakery giving out free samples. It lures you into the bakery. It makes you want to buy something. You go, that smells delicious, and you go in and you buy something. It's the same thing here. We're just doing it digitally. So this is a great way to build a relationship with your leads and to get a step in the door. It is the gold standard of online marketing. Some people will say that lead magnets are dead, but that is not true as long as you have a really great offer. So let's talk about what else. There's some other whats we can talk about. So what is a typical conversion rate? So a typical conversion rate is about 4 to 8%. And what does it typically cost? Usually it costs $2 to $4 a lead. Now I bring that up not to scare you off, but to get you excited, like, okay, so this is a long-term game. So that's what we're going to talk about next. So when should you use a lead magnet? You should use it at the top of your funnel to a cold audience, and this will entice them into your funnel. And when will it start working? That's what I was going to get to next. It is a long-term game. So when you start your lead magnet funnel, you're typically going to see results in about 2 to 3 plus months. Now there are going to be some people who opt in right away and you'll instantly see some results from them, but the majority of people are going to need some nurturing, typically 30 to 90 days of nurturing before they opt into your program or your offer after they've downloaded your lead magnet. So we need to nurture them. That can happen through a lot of things. So let's answer where. Where does it lead your leads? So it's typically going to go from your free offer to a thank you page with a call to action on it. So, and that action is going to trigger off a bunch of other actions. On my thank you page, I like to have a call to action to join my group or to like my Facebook page. That way they're seeing me more in their feed. That's what we want. We want multiple points of contact. This can also set off a chain reaction like an email sequence, retargeting ads, higher post visibility, like I was just talking about. It could even be a webinar that you invite them to. So these points of contact, this extra exposure points, the more somebody sees you, the more they're going to trust you, build rapport with you, and have a relationship with you. So let's next talk about why. Why does a lead magnet succeed or fail? So there are a couple of factors that go into this. So it relies on your presence. So the more that you are online, the more active you are online, the more people are going to see you. And it will boost, the more they see you and the more they interact, the higher you'll boost in their newsfeed. So that's the first point to make sure that you succeed. The next is your audience. We need to make sure that we're targeting and retargeting effectively in Ads Manager through the ads that are in the middle of your funnel. Okay, so let's talk last about how. How do I create a good offer? We know the who, we know the what, we know the when, we know the where, we know the why. So now how do I do it? So number one is you want to be competitive. You want a really competitive free offer. A good place to do some research for this is a couple of places. Number one, you can look in Facebook groups similar to your niche and kind of search what you think common questions would be and the responses that they're getting to them. My favorite way though is to go on Amazon and to look at products or books that relate to your niche and to look at the reviews and say, so they liked this book about my niche, but they wanted this and it wasn't covered in the book. That's a great way to say, okay, that's where I can be competitive with my lead magnet offer. This is a place, this is an area where my expertise can come into play, and this is an area that's maybe missing in our niche. The other thing about how to create it is you want it to only be 3 to 7 pages long. This is crucial. You do not want to give away a whole free book. And here's the reason why. If it's too short, people are going to be disappointed. And if your lead magnet offer is too long, they won't consume it right away. And we want them to consume it and digest it and get to know you, so that during email sequences where you're nurturing them, they don't go, you know what? I don't know this person. Who is this that's emailing me every single day or every 3 days? Why are they emailing me? We want them to remember you. So when you give away an entire free book, they don't digest it right away. They don't have time. They might not have time to opt into a webinar right away because they maybe don't know you well enough yet, or there isn't that rapport and trust yet. So if you make the lead magnet just 3 to 7 pages long, it's just the right length. So I hope this answers some basic questions you've had about lead magnets. Again, if I've missed anything, I would love for you to just pop the questions in the comments and I'd be happy to answer them for you. Thanks, friend. Have a great day.